Road to Rio, knocking out EG, I guess it was like hey, we're like still pretty good online because before the Road to Rio, we played Flashpoint and Dabs had like 150 ping and we were like really inconsistent, so we didn't know if we were actually good or bad online yet. So I guess having the win over EG was kind of like a good reminder to know that like we're not that bad online.
I think heading into the Road to Rio playoffs, we're pretty confident, particularly when the bracket came out. I think no one could really deny our side of the bracket was easy. We got to play the winner of Cloud9 Envy. I think we were really confident to make it all the way to the grand final once we saw that bracket came out. Also, judging off our form, we were able to beat 100 Thieves and EG in the group stage itself, and we really just screwed up when we played Cloud9 in the group stage as well. So we probably should have gone 5-0. So we were pretty confident going forward. So I think all the way to that grand final, we were very confident. We knew Fury were going to be obviously a challenge. They're playing very well right now, but particularly with the matchups we got, I think we're perfect for us to come away with the win like we did. As far as the points towards the major are concerned, obviously coming in first place was really important. Obviously, it's the least important of the 3 events coming up as far as how many points you get coming first, etc. But getting one up of Furia and also Cloud9, who managed to beat, as they're probably going to be some of our rivals for some of those positions, felt really good. And also winning put us actually above Evil Geniuses in the total standings. I think we're only behind Liquid and 100 Thieves at the moment. So it felt really good to win that grand final. It actually, in a weird way, was the least important match, because every time you won a semi-final or a group stage or whatever, you went up a minimum of 200 points you can win, whereas winning the grand final only netted us an extra 100 points. So it was great to win it. Obviously gives us that extra little bit of a boost. We don't know how important that's going to be. Maybe we qualify over Furia by less than 100 points, in which case winning that match is extremely important. So I think it's important just to get ourselves in as good a position as possible, because we never really know if these points are going to matter or not moving forward.
After we win the first qualifier for Road to Rio, our atmosphere is really great. Practice we've been really good, and yeah, our communication is improving. I hope we can stabilize playing like this for practice, and hopefully we can improve and keep showing a good result in the upcoming.
Going to the Dreamhack Masters, yeah, I do want to say that these teams, like, from like what we know from scrimming these guys already, we know that like some teams already have been like spot changing, some teams already are playing different against us. But yeah, I mean, our expectations going to Dreamhack Masters is obviously doing our best. We can't have too much of a high expectations, that way if we don't reach it, we'll be disappointed, but we definitely expect to put a good showing at least.
As far as the teams we're going to be playing for the Dreamhack Masters event coming up, 100 Thieves, Cloud9, and EG, obviously all teams that were also in our group for the Road to Rio just gone. So I wouldn't be surprised if you see both teams in any of the matches, or all the teams in our group, actually throwing some curveballs in, because we're all familiar with each other, we've all prepared for each other before, we've all seen what each other likes to throw at one another, so anyone have a game plan going into it. We've obviously already used that in the Road to Rio, which is, as we said, very important for the points. So I expect some curveballs, some new ideas from teams coming into it. And yeah, there'll definitely be some interesting matches, because, as I said, they're all rematches coming up.
For me, I don't really feel pressure playing against these guys, because, I mean, DreamHack Anaheim was honestly, like the self-confidence booster. I was like, alright, I can play against anyone, you know? And then, now that it's just like everything's online, it's even like, everything's even more comfortable. But, nah, I don't really have pressure against these guys.
I think this DreamHack team is, I mean the DreamHack tournament is more or less pressure because it's not for the major, but I think all of them will still play seriously. And I thought my expectation on this tournament, I hope we can make it to the playoff and hopefully make it to the grand final and take the trophy. But we're just gonna play our best like we usually play. Nothing changed much, and if we keep showing a good atmosphere in the practice, we should have a good result in the official match too.
YouTube videos will hopefully be back in the player break. Obviously, I'm quite busy right now with the team, which takes a lot of my attention, and I did my own downtime after spending an entire day watching CS, preparing for practice the next day. So I think in breaks, maybe when we take small breaks as a team, I'll try and get some videos prepped up to release, but it's definitely low on the priority list right now, but I'd expect to see a couple at least during the player break coming up in July.
I kind of missed home when I was in LA, but now that I'm actually home, it's just like it's like whatever, you know. The atmosphere is definitely more like homey, obviously, but I definitely missed home when I was in LA, but not so much now that I'm here. It didn't really change how I played. I guess the only thing it really did is like refresh like my old setup, like how I'm used to my old setup compared to like the Gen.G offices or like on LAN. The reason why I'm honestly growing out this mustache is I want to know how it looked like, cause I'm self quarantining anyway, so no one's gonna look at me, so it doesn't really matter to me.
How do I keep connected with my family? We usually use WhatsApp to video call, like every night sometimes. Yeah, I miss my home. It's been 4 months, US, and especially if you work from home like this, it will get you more bored some days at some point because it's been month a month more. We've been work from home, so I just go to the office and stay in my own apartment here. So we really never go anywhere outside. Yeah, we just play CS every day. Kinda miss home, but still doing my job. Okay, to all of Gen.G fans who supporting us through the entire tournament from Road to Rio, I want to say thank you so much for their support because your support really mean to us, and we really cannot do this without your support. Of course, the fans is amazing. Thank you for your support. Much love for you guys.